Briarcliff Entertainment's newest film, My Dead Friend Zoe, follows Afghanistan veteran Merritt as she heads back home to assist her ailing grandfather while also coping with the loss of her best friend from the army. Joining me now is Merritt herself, Saniqua Martin Green. Saniqua, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am doing wonderful, especially now that I get to talk with you.
Ah,
Now,
kind.
oh, of course. Well, to start off, you play, as I said, you play Merritt. Now, this is a very heavy role inspired by director Kyle Hausman Stokes' time serving 5 years in Iraq. What went into bringing Merritt to life and preparing for this role?
Wow, so much went into it. I not just conversations with Kyle because like you said, yes, this is his life. So many conversations with him, really watching him and listening to him and focusing in on him and looking deep into his eyes to pull out everything that I could. He gave me a mission briefing and I poured over that thing. He gave me lots of things to watch as well, but we had a lot of conversations. So a lot of the preparation, because this is his story, was about him, and availing myself to him and opening myself up to him. But I also had to pray a lot because it was so challenging and so daunting, to be honest with you. Like there were times where I thought, am I going to be able to do this?
Mhm,
Am I going to be able to do this justice? Because it isn't just about Kyle, right? He was telling
mhm,
the story for his battle buddies. It's also about their memories. It's also about all veterans who have these kinds of stories and issues, and then even
mhm.
veterans too. So I understood that it was a really, 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 really big deal.
Yeah,
And I wanted to do it right. And so I really needed the Lord to walk me through it.
absolutely. Well, your performance as Merritt is amazing. I can tell you put everything into it, and I absolutely loved the movie. It
Oh,
definitely brought some tears to my eyes. It was so
uh,
good, though.
thank
Now, joining alongside you, we have an amazing cast. Natalie Morales, Ed Harris, Morgan Freeman, Utkarsh and Budkar, all amazing performances. What was the chemistry like on set with such an amazing cast?
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It was so much fun because we were going a mile a minute, right? We shot this in 22 days, but the staff sergeant, Kyle, was able to get us, get us done or get us through it. But
Hmm.
we had so much fun. As heavy as these things are
Hmm.
and as serious as these things are, there is light and joy and laughter in this film as well.
Yeah.
There is comedy. It's dark comedy, but it's
Hmm.
there. And so I would say that our experience off camera was a similar thing. We worked hard and we carried, the weight, but we also had a lot of fun together.
Yeah.
And we were laughing and singing, and it was also a really collaborative experience too. So we were always coming together and talking things through and
Hmm.
finding new things and being spontaneous, and so it was really beautiful.
Absolutely. I could tell it had to be a fun cast for sure to
Yes,
work
it
with.
was.
Now, I would be remiss if I didn't bring up you were an EP for this film, but also joining you for his first feature film is our very own Missouri tight end, Travis Kelce.
Oh, snap.
Did you get to work alongside him? And what was it like seeing him in this new role, if so?
Oh my gosh, I love it. We didn't get to meet him. We haven't met him yet, but
Um,
we were always appreciative of him because, every dollar counts, right? This is the little indie film that could, as we've been calling it. And so
mhm,
this was made outside of the Hollywood system. And so we're super grateful for every dollar that was, put forth for this.
mhm.
We haven't gotten a chance to meet him in person, but he's been talking a lot about the film recently. So we're also really appreciative of him for that. And I also really love being an executive producer. I
Oh, I'm
I
sure.
executive produced with Ed Harris and Natalie Morales as well. The three of us did,
Oh, wow.
and I don't know, man. I think I might want to always do it because it's so fulfilling to
Hmm.
to be able to contribute in that way, to be
Yeah.
welcomed in to contribute, and then to be expected to contribute is like what you asked me. What you want my take on that? Okay. And I did executive produce on Discovery, and I was in on that too, but executive producing in film it's been quite different for
Oh,
for
I'm
me,
sure.
being involved in the post process too.
Hmm.
I love it. I got to do it again.
That's awesome. And hopefully we get to see more executive producer roles in your future.
Yes,
Now,
hopefully.
right. My Dead Friend Zoe hits theaters this weekend. It's one you guys do not want to miss. Sonequa, thank you so much for talking with me this morning. Absolute pleasure. Cannot wait to see where you go from here.
Thank you. The pleasure's all mine.
Oh,
Thank you
th
for having me. You're
of
you're so lovely.
course. Thank you.